Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and this is my new career. I'm starting with Portsmouth for a couple of reasons, but I will explain that very soon. First off, I just want to do a quick shout out to CHD Ben, who does my graphics and also other FIFA videos. So if you're another YouTuber and you're not good with really making thumbnails or channel art like myself, you can ask him possibly and see what he can do for you. I'm sure he would want to. And yeah, if you just want other FIFA videos in general. And also my voice right now, I've got like a blocked nose or something, so if I sound like a little bit different, that is why. But today, I'm starting Portsmouth 1 for a couple reasons. First reason, for a challenge, of course, the hardest challenge, managing a team in the lowest English league, but also because of their real life troubles, and they used to be in the Premier League as well. So they've got a lot, for me, there's a lot of reasons to be them, to bring them back where they used to be, and just, yeah, so much different reasons. And doing the hardest challenge in FIFA career mode, eventually winning the Premier League and Champions League with this team. That's going to be the goal. And also, sort of, I know there's a lot of people saying I'm bad at the game or in other, probably harsher terms. And it's going to be similar to, obviously, you would know Road to Shore. He did a series called Proving I'm Not Bad in Ultimate Team. It's going to be a little bit like that for me, like proving I am good in career mode. But yeah, it's not going to be called that. I'm just saying that's a little... Because, of course, I would say I'm trying to do similar like that now, trying to be a bit more entertaining. And I just really need to find the balance of being entertaining but not complaining as well. So, hopefully I can do that. And, yeah, I'm trying to get the balance right. So, if you can keep in. I don't want to seem to complain. But, you know, when you play the game, you get frustrated with it. Obviously, most people in the comments don't make videos, so you don't really notice yourself. When you get mad, you're not recording yourself and showing yourself to other people. So, you do have to keep that in mind. And yeah, I just want to go straight into it. I didn't want to show the whole introduction because it'll take forever. But I did want to list some players. If I see here, I've got, yeah, some players listed for loan and some transfer listed. Okay, this East guy, I tried to transfer list him because I'm not sure exactly why. Well, actually, he can play a lot of positions. I think I might just keep him because he's a bit unique. I send him on loan, but I'll remove from the loan list. He just joined the club as well, so I might as well give him a chance in the team. But a couple others, like the really low 50s and the 40 players, they have to go out on loan. They're just not good enough for the team. And we've got about 550k for a wage budget. That's not too bad. It's better than I originally thought. And I've got some players on my short list. I haven't really bought a scout yet for my youth players. But here's a couple guys I'll be looking to buy. Curtis Obeng, he could be really cheap as a right back and he's got pace, so no doubt he can be good. These are all players on the transfer list, so it shows their some of their attributes already. And also Aaron McLean. He's 30 years of age, but I want to sign a striker who can score goals right away, so I can definitely start very good. I need a striker who can finish. Of course, he's a bit old. You think he can decline, but he's going to be a good striker for now. That's what all I'm thinking. He's got a bit of pace and strength as well, so just seeing that he's going to be good. And I did inquire about him, I believe. If not, I'll do it now. And also Curtis Obeng as well. I'll inquire about him. And that's all pretty much. There isn't going to be too much, like heaps of transfer activity for me. Because, yeah, if you look at our finances here, there's not much to play with. So I'm going to try and get these transfer guys. And if I can, yeah, if I can't, yeah, that's what I mean. If I can't, maybe then I'll look for free transfers. I'll prefer to look for the transfer list to play. Okay, what's happening now? We've got some matches, friendly matches going on. But actually now I am going to play the friendly matches because that is important fixture to getting to know my team, finding the best formation. Aaron McLean, what did he say? He's currently on transfer list, and they're going to wait any offer we have. So we should be able to get him close to his value. So what I'm going to do, because obviously we don't have much funds, I'm going to try and put maybe 200k. See what they accept with that, because I'll start lower than obviously bid it up. If they don't accept that, Curtis Obeng is in the same situation, and we could get him for really cheap. So again, I'm going to try something really cheap for him, maybe just like a 50k and see what we get back from that. He would be really a good bargain because he is a pacey right back, and that's something that will be important in our team. And of course, I would want to get straight promotions, but yeah, it is definitely going to be hard, and I do want to eventually win the Champions League and Premier League as well, so I can prove that I'm not bad at the game. And if you think you can do better than me, upload YouTube, get as much subscribers and views I have, over 2 million, do that, and yeah, then come back to me. But for now, I'll just move on. And I do want to try and get a first match in here, depending when the first friendly is. And actually, I am going to do them live because it will be more entertaining. And yeah, that's how it will be. Okay, Phil Smith, I transfer listed him, and that's good to get some extra funds because we have 2 goalkeepers. You don't really need more than 2. We have 2 other ones that I believe are better, and he's older, so he's only going to decline, being 33. And I'm scouting Australia and England for some players. Okay, we can't accept your terms because the sum is too low, and we believe he is worth more than that. They're both rejected, so I'll just bump it up on both and see what they accept. McLean, I'll pump that to 300k. Because don't forget they're transfer listed, so they might accept under their value, but you still got to be pretty close to it. So Obeng, let's push this up to about 80k and see where we get responded from that. And when you have not much funds, you definitely have to play this way. And I do want to say I'm not going to use the financial takeover or anything else, like where you use the scouted thing to get a good scout youth player. I want to be as realistic as possible, because when I use that, that's when I don't really enjoy it anymore. That's really the main thing. So now we're getting some players through, and I do want to probably sign some Australian players, or at least players from the A-League, because I'm familiar with them and it'll keep me more interested. So here, George Branford will go out on loan to Torquay United. But don't forget, we're in the bottom league, so who else can they go to? I'm not really sure if they're going to get playing time or whatever. Scouting from Australia, let's see any prospects available. Louis Fenton, the New Zealand player. He's got a lot of pace. If you check him out here, I do want to scout him more. He has something special, or the special something. I'll add him to the short list. And I believe their values will be lower in the A-League. Brent McGrath, he's a tall striker. I definitely want to scout him more. Add him to my short list. And his contract is expiring in 0 months. Does that mean you can sign him on a free transfer? No idea. If his contract is expiring, no idea what that means. His contract expiring in 0 months. Has anyone ever seen that before? No idea about that. Aziz Bayic, he's a good attacking fullback. Definitely will scout him more. Add him to the short list also. So we'll go back. And anything else of interest? First scout report has arrived. This is the English scout report now. So who do we have? Jack Payne from Peterborough. Centre defensive mid is something we definitely need. So I'll scout him more. Add him to the short list. Jed Steer. I don't think I want to really splash the cash on a keeper because they're not as important. Like, any low-rated goalkeepers are just crap anyway. So I'm going to have to deal with that. Joe Mattock. Again, I believe he has some quality. Oh, I remember a couple years ago, he was really like a beast in Football Manager. If anyone remembers, he was really good. He developed into like the best English left back. So I have some connection to him. So I'll keep him tabs on him. Player sold. Phil Smith, that's very good. International management, I probably won't go into that because it takes the interest away from my actual club team. And then that's when, again, when I lose motivation. I just want to see if there's a cheap scout. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Where are we? Office, youth staff. If there's a cheap English guy, I definitely would want to go for him. Okay. Jack McManaman. I want to choose the lowest as possible and see what quality we can get. And obviously, scout England from that. Because, yeah, obviously we don't have the money to spend heaps. And who knows, we could get a gem along the way, even though it's pretty unrealistic to, well, it would be hard. Okay, transfer offer rejected. Okay, this one says, is there, in your comments, do you think there's a difference between unacceptable and rejected? You say, okay, we'll see what it says here. Okay, this is where they set the price. And see, it says rejected and unacceptable from there. Okay, let's go to, we've set, if you increase your offer, I might just do it a bit under that, see if they accept. You gotta, like, play these games, because obviously you want to get your players for cheap as you can. Like, being a lower rated team, and funds is definitely a problem for you. So Curtis Obeng, he's definitely one I want to go for because of his ability and like his pace. That's, you know, pacey players are good in FIFA. So let's do 120k. I reckon they should be able to almost accept that. Hopefully, anyway. And he's from Swansea as well. He's from a Premier League team. And this is one thing I wanted to showcase, how you sign your better players. Like where you get them from. So signing someone from the Premier League, because I remember watching someone a couple years ago on YouTube. I forgot like his YouTube name. But yeah, he really focused on signing the best players, like Premier League players for this lower level, and that's something I do want to do in this Road to Glory series. Curtis Obeng, okay, we have to... Okay, we did that already. Okay, now we can go scouting to England, obviously. And of course, when you scout in the home country of the scout, they bring back some talent. So for that one-star scout, we could surprisingly get someone good, hopefully. And scouting England is obviously realistic for this level. So this is one thing I've always wondered. When you scout here, it shows the Premier League and obviously Championship, League 1 and League 2. Does that mean they find players from other teams? Because why would they show those leagues? I don't really understand that, but I'll go into that anyway. Might as well do it for 9 months and search any type because, yeah, we just need any quality player. And that's how you make profit. You sign them to the team, get them better, and hopefully make profit into the future from them. At least that's what I'm going to try to do. So, anything I need to check off here is all done. I'm not sure if I'll get into the first match in this episode. It might be the next one because there'll be a lot of stuff. This is just like the intro. And the next one, yeah, I think I'll do a friendly. So you can just see how I play. Then I can test the tactics. Okay, it looks like they don't want to accept anything below. I might just do it 130, see if accept. Because it's not like I'm in a rush or anything. I've only got my a couple signings I want. So it's never really, it's not going to be in doubt. Definitely. And we still have to wait on the response from the other striker. So, who is here? Hull City. See, the transfer was accepted below. So, you don't have to do what exactly they say. That showcases that well. You can just keep nagging at them from Hull City. So, another championship team. So, a Premier League team. Yeah, 2 Premier League. That's exactly what I wanted to showcase. Signing players from a Premier League team. I was actually surprised. That's why. Okay, 2 years. And definitely he'll be a... So we're signing 2 players from Premier League teams. That's the way to go for me, really. Crucial first team player, no doubt he will be. So if we can sign 2 players from the Premier League, that will be definitely very exciting. And most of my episodes will be about 20 minutes. So, okay, I have to go back there for a second. Did it unacceptable or was that the previous day? Yeah, there was the previous one for Curtis Obeng. We made an offer. And yeah, my videos will be 20 minutes because I'm going to do every single match. Look. I'm going to do 1 match and then do it because I'm going to do heaps of episodes and I just want to be one of those because I watch other YouTubers who made like over 100 and that's what I want this series to kind of be like. But it looks like Swansea here, they're not going to accept below his value. So sometimes that will happen, but then other times like with the Hull City man, McLean, you're definitely going to have to. But that's what's good about the game. It's different for each club and each player, what they will accept. So here for Curtis Obeng, he'll be fantastic to come to the team. McLean accepted, very good. So now we can sign him. Whoa, now we can see, okay, then we don't have really the funds to sign Obeng. That's the problem. Unfortunately, maybe we can lower the wage budget and we might be able to sneak him, but I don't think we'll be able to. So I might just look for a free transfer then. And he might not be on the radar for now, but now we have bringing McLean into the team. He's really a 66 overall. That's what I meant. Signing players from the Premier League, he can bring in, look at that physically. No doubt he'll probably be our best physical player. He has less sprint speed than I thought he had. I thought it was in the 80s, but of course, you can't know that exactly. But no doubt, he's way above this level. He'll dominate this level, 66 overall. Aaron McLean, hopefully he doesn't get injured or anything. He's got high attacking work rate. Decent. Obviously, you want that to be high. And nothing else. Hopefully, he can be a good striker for us. Anyway, he looks pretty scary as well. Dangerous. I could take this Watmo guy out. And definitely we'll bring in Aaron McLean. I take Marquise out. Him and Anyamang together. They'll be good. He's got strength. So he's got strength of 79. That's still fairly high. Balance is good. Balance is very important. And Anyamang, he's got 86 strength. So definitely 2 players that'll be good in the air. This guy's 6'1". And McLean, he's a bit smaller, but he's stronger. So hopefully they can be good as stronger strikers. And McLean's got an okay amount of pace. With the kind of strength he has, is very good. Barcham, he's got the pace we got. What's his foot? He's right-footed. And Wallace, what's he? Yeah, they're both right-footed. Wallace, I'm not sure what's his best position. He can play right midfield. I guess that's his position. But he doesn't have heaps of pace. That's why I thought he might be better in a central. But yeah, we'll leave it for now. We've got heaps of players. So I don't think we really desperately need someone. Swansea City. So it looks like we're probably not going to accept that. And this guy found all he can in Australia, which is not ideal. I want some more, but what I did search for, where can I see my players? Area scouting, scout reports. He can only find, these are the players that are first team quality and are promising as well. So there isn't much of them, unfortunately. I'm not sure if you can scout it more, but yeah, I don't think there is. Maybe I'll just search for promising. Jack Sharp, I should say. Who else has he bring to me? Alex Gilby. He doesn't have a picture, so I probably won't go for him. Joe Bryan apparently has good physical attributes, so I'll scout him a bit more, add him to the short list. Jack Payne already did him. And Adam Chickenson, again, another fast guy who's got good standing tackle as well. So I scout him a bit more and add him to the short list. Actually, a good thing is to do for this, maybe you just keep changing areas. So did he for sure say he couldn't find anyone? He found all he can. He said, is coming to an end. I'm not sure I'll find any more players. I'll suggest you modify. I think I might leave it for another week because he said it's almost come to an end. It hasn't officially, so we'll wait for that a bit more, and then we'll change countries. Finding the best. This is best to do, at least what I feel like. Like there's no right and wrong way in career mode. You do what you think is best, like your way of managing, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go search for promising players and first team quality all over the world and see what they come back. So here, Ashley Harris. I didn't transfer list him or nothing, and they made an offer. So that tells me he's a good quality, but I know he's a good potential player, or at least for this level, or at least by Football Manager. I had a Portsmouth save, he was really good. But he doesn't have much pace or anything and pretty weak. So I'm going to try and counter. What have they offered? Oh, they've offered a pretty good, like above his value. So I'm going to do a bit sneaky. Do up to 500k, see if they accept that. Because honestly, it doesn't matter to me if it doesn't get accepted. Because he's a young player. And he could definitely get better and increase in value. And we can get higher later. See here, Obeng. We don't really... see if I could get Obeng and sell the other guy. So I'm not really sure. I would definitely here have to change the... I'm not sure. I don't think we can fit in that much funds, but I'm going to test it anyway. I might as well go to the transfer budget and see what we can do. We'll see what we can do from there. If we can, but if we can't, I'm going to have to... What, he only wants about 2? Oh, please. He only wants, what, 2,000? Okay, we can get him. Okay, no, yep, don't worry about that. Yeah, but I do have to change it now, obviously. Put the wage budget. I'm pretty sure he just wanted 2k and something, so I just put it above that. Or what exactly I'm just paying for him. Yeah, just put it there. And we should be able to get Curtis Obeng into the team. A position I thought I needed. Well, he'll be the best player in that position, obviously, because of his pace. And hopefully he has some good tackling attributes. And because he's from the Premier League as well. Well, pronouncing these names weird. Anyway. Okay, where do we go? And that's a good sign to end this episode soon. Hopefully, as I soon to get Obeng into the team. Yeah, he wants really cheap wages. That is very good for 3 years. Crucial first team player, no doubts. So here we're signing 2 Premier League players. Players from Premier League teams. That's the way I like to do things around here. Getting the highest quality as possible into the team. Obviously, they're not good enough for Premier League, but they are at Premier League teams. So they might have... Yep, and Ashley Harris. That's it on him. Obviously, teams are interested in him, so that's going to be one thing. You got to... teams are always going to come back with offers if they've had already. So my first friendly match is going to be that, and I want this to be a long series, so I want to start from the bottom and right here. So Curtis Obeng coming to the team. So starting this series, very good. Signing 2 Premier League players. I don't think I could have gone off to a better start, and I do want you to judge my ability of signing players. That's what I believe I'm better at. I'm better at signing, like improving teams into a lower star play, like... a 1.5 star team or whatever Portsmouth are into a 5-star team eventually. That's what I'm better at doing. Probably not results because you know the game can be a bit annoying at sometimes. Frederick Vasali, I'll definitely add him to my short list, but my scout is busy right now. Daniel Johnson as well from Aston Villa, another Premier League player, and he's listed for loan. He's got a lot of pace. Let's approach him for loan. He could be an important player for us in one of those deep defensive midfield positions. But right now, I don't think we can afford his wage budget. So, yeah, we can't do that for the current minute at least. But I will. He's already... Yeah, he's listed on my shortlist, so I can go back to him anytime. Lalkovic, again, I'll just add him to my shortlist. Make sure of these players. And, yeah, those are all those old players showing now. So, I'm very happy we were able to bring these players to my team. 2 Premier League players. You can't get better than that, to be honest, for this level. The future of my career, Gavin Mann. Most likely he will say he wants to leave. New signing arriving. Curtis Obeng. Okay, let's see what kind of rated. He should be able to be good enough to come into the team straight off. Curtis Obeng. So he's only a 60 overall, the Premier League team. But he's got, he's very fast with 84 acceleration and strength. What's that? Only 56. Not great, but he should be okay. He's, right back. And let's see if any outstanding attributes. Not really, but his standing and sliding tackle is 63 and 61. Well, definitely he can be good enough for this level at least. And our other right back, Sean Cooper, but he's also a centre back because of his jumping. He'll probably play better there. Gavin Mann, he says, probably because he won't have a future at the team and because he's so slow and no strength at all, really. Well, no, he does have strength, but his stamina is bad. He might be off the bench, helpful. So here, Marquise or Ashley Harris. Right now, Ashley Harris, he probably isn't as good. His stamina is too low, 49. And Marquise, he's after having a second look at him, he's got decent pace for a tall, strong player at this level. Keep that in mind. He got 75 strength. So he could be a good striker. He's 62 overall, but definitely Agumang will need a rest at times, then Marquise will come in. But definitely I'm happy how I'm able to improve my team right here. It's a solid team for this level. All over 60 overalls in the first 11. So it's whether it's, who's this, Curtis Obeng and Yassine Mertekakil, or however you say his name. He's not bad. He's okay speed as well, and he's a bit more strength. If you compare that, who's better interceptions? Curtis Obeng just, and his aggression also. But looking at Mertekakil, he seems to have better technical attributes in terms of passing. You see his crossing and dribbling is just better. But then Obeng has slightly better defensive attributes. So I definitely want to put Obeng in there because he's got a bit more pace and he's a new signing. When you sign a new player, you want him to come to your team. So I have two goalkeepers. Goalkeepers have to be important. Trevor Carson, let's compare them. And the other keeper who we have is, who's this? John Sullivan. So looking at this, who's got the better attributes? Honestly, it's really hard to say. I would say Carson just. His kicking is better, but then his reflex is better just. But to be honest, I don't think there'll be a difference. They'll both be pretty bad goalkeepers. But he goes up for the corners if you need to get a late goal or whatever. So I think I'll leave it for now. They're both 25. So if one does crap, I'll just change them and give the other guy a chance pretty much. Anyone jumping, he's got a bit more balance. And yeah, but they're basically, more or less, they're the similar goalkeeper. I don't think one would do better than the other. But that's just my initial opinion. So leave your thoughts on my first couple of signings for Portsmouth, changing the way, just improving the quality of the team, signing 2 Premier League players, or at least from Premier League teams. Aaron McLean, very good physically, got good balance and really solid speed and strength attributes for this level. Vision, good, but yeah, really good finishing for this level, 67. Dribbling is okay, and shot power, really good, 73 for this level. Any attribute above 70 is very good for this level, at least what I've noticed previously doing these kind of careers. And Curtis Obeng, he's got the pace and okay tackling attributes. So I'll finish this now because I'm not sure if you can hear, but there's rain coming. Again, I'm not really sure. But let's finish off with seeing what Gavin Mann says. He says, "Boss, I'm giving a lot of thought to, as this is going to be my last season in the game. It's getting harder for me to feel the desire to train and make the sacrifices I need in order to play at this level." So yeah, definitely. He's just saying he's probably going to retire at the end of the season, so I can understand that. But hopefully he can help us get promoted. But there's my starting team. There's my starting formation, a 4-4-2 holding formation. I believe it can be good, and I will be using it in my first friendly match. I am going to play the friendlies, so yeah, I want to play them. So when you play them, you really get the feel of the game and how your team is, who's your best players. And then you might, after playing, you definitely will want to see you'll see your best players, but then also you'll see if the formation is good. That's what I want to, that's the biggest thing. Formations is a big thing in FIFA 14, especially against the AI. If you can find a good one that creates a lot of space, you can really change the results. So that's it for now. Hopefully you can support me in this career because it's going to be a big one. I'm going to do it for the rest of FIFA 14. And I do want to, I want it to be one of those successful careers that a lot of people do. So hopefully you did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys next time.